Hello YouTube subscribers and YouTube community. This is the Pelican channel, and today I'm talking about 3 books that should be made into great TV shows like that. The first one was made into a movie, and I thought the movie was great. I loved it. I can see why people didn't like it because it didn't explain how Roland was able to resist the magic from the Dark Man. So but they couldn't really expand on that because they didn't have a short time in the movie. It was like a 90-minute movie. I thought it was good, but I see why people hate it. And I heard they're making it into a TV show too, okay? But they might not do it. But I think they should. The Dark Tower. Because it has good characters. It can be like 8 books, it could be like 8 seasons or 10 seasons like that. And they can explore the world about it and how it can come to be. So basically the Dark Tower series all about these cowboy knights, okay? And they defend the tower. And the tower is the only thing that separated all the microverse, all millions of universe, billions of Earths from the realm of the demons and destruction, okay? So you have the man in black trying to bring down the tower because the Crimson King is half demon, half human, is trying to basically make an apocalypse happen like that, and basically to defeat all the demons to take over destroy the whole microverse. So these knights / cowboy guys, because the cowboys have pistols like gunslingers, are basically ascended from King Arthur. Their guns are basically little pieces of like Excalibur like that, and they're from this world like that. So the Man in Black basically slaughtered almost 99% of the freaking gunslingers. So Roland was almost the only one that was able to survive because he can resist the magic against the freaking Man in Black. That's just a little part of it. It gets in more things, more weirder things like that. I think it would be good for HBO. That's the thing we're talking about, making a show there. But HBO or Netflix. And you should read The Dark Tower. It's amazing books like that. And you should see the movie. It was good. I don't care what anybody says. I like it. If you don't like it, it's cool. It's just all. Next one. Amazing book. And again, this is book 5, but I'm sure I read all 5 of all those, but I'm collecting it now. It starts out, okay? This kid is on Earth. The Earth has been invaded 2 times by this alien race of, they look kind of like ants, but they're high-minded species. And the first, you don't find this out, but they invaded Earth 2 times. Humans barely defeated them like that off the planet. And they're basically trying to bring the fight to them. And they're taking all these little kids, the smartest kids around the world, and train them to be commanders for the army, to make the best generals. So, like, Ender is probably one of the smartest kids in the world. And then he has his brothers bully him like that, and he's very intelligent and it's very cruel. And like, in this world, you are allowed to have 2 kids. Well, because their parents are very smart and intelligent, they're allowed to have a 3rd kid to make it like that. And he came out pretty good. So basically, he's training in battle school, he deals with some situations like that, and he figured out how to get out of it. And then they bring him to a different place. And he's playing a simulation game, and it's about battles and structure like that. And they yell at him, he loses his ship. He's like, why are they getting so mad at me for doing this? So he wins all these battles, they have so much stress on him. And eventually he finds out, at the very end, after he destroys this whole planet of civilization of another species, it was real, because everybody said, like, oh my god, we won! These aliens are all dead, oh thank god! And he realized he was so depressed, because for all history, people could think he's a genocide person, think he's a horrible person, basically wiping out a whole species of sentient beings. And like, he goes on a journey trying to understand them and tell their side of the story, like that. And he finds one last egg like that, and he sees why. And then he sees why it was a communication. They couldn't communicate with us because they were hive mind and they can't speak, but they create with mental abilities, and we speak language. So you see his journey from planet to planet like that, and you see his brother basically doing like political stuff in the government, trying to take it over and basically become king of Earth like that. You see that a little bit too, and his sister like this. So I would say, I would love to see this on Netflix, okay? Netflix or HBO. That's it. Nothing else, okay? Now, Hope in Red. It's basically like it has like freaking pirates in it, but it's like kind of like ancient Japan, but it's not as in the different world, like it's different world like that. But you think where it has like Japan, kind of like, or China, you have this like imperial empire like that, and you have these people working for the empire, or like they're wizards, they're sorcery girl, they're assassins. Well, someone's read a little bit. Her village was massacred by these like people like that, slavers, you know, because they kill people and take little kids and expel them, man. Well, Red was the only one to survive, because she's a blonde-haired woman, very sweet, and like a little girl. And then like this one guy felt pity for her and took her as her apprentice. Well, these assassin / wizard people, their code of ethics, you cannot train women because they're inferior to man like that. It turns out women are more powerful in such a way than man, because they can connect to more of their emotions and more of the structure like that, and understand the dreams and everything better than men like this, because it's all a mental thing. And then the other part of the story is Hope. Hope. Hope is a guy, like, his mother was a prostitute. His father was a freaking a artist. Well, no, I was around my bad. And then like he lived in the street like that. His mother was actually from a wealthy rich family, but was disowned because she married a prostitute like that, and it was the shame of the family. Well, Red had a hard life. He had a steel thing. He had to practice knives like this. Well, he has red eyes like that. You get some more details. You read the books like that. You get more details about this because I'm not gonna explain it to you. You know, I'm not gonna spoil it for you guys because it's actually a really good plotline. But I think this would be entertaining because, like, if you like TV shows like freaking let me see, what shows would be close to it? Ooh, shit. See, Game of Thrones. That's closer. Or freaking the Shakira Chronicles. Then you like the Shakira Chronicles more closer to this one, yeah. But like Shakira Chronicles like that, something with like action adventure, a little bit of sci-fi. You know, then you will love this show because it's all put together, okay? And good story. You can read the books too if you want. So, yeah, this is me and my 3 books you should read, or 3 books you should make into TV shows. Tell me if there's any books or anime or mangas or comics you think should make it into TV shows like that. I don't feel like I have kind of cold because I'm kind of studying a little bit, so my bad with that. And yeah, let's tell me what you thought of it. Like, it's like, do you think there's any things you want to make into TV shows you think you should make? And comment below, and you have a great weekend, okay? Oh yeah, I said I was going to do a review of Kingsman. Well, I got distracted, and like I saw it by myself, my cousin's been doing me, so I like doing reviews with my cousin like because we work off each other's. So I thought it was an amazing movie. It was good, it has good story. They had to go over the action because, you know, it's the next sequel, so I didn't have an issue with that, and you should definitely choose that movie. So, yeah. Peace out, and you have a good weekend.